Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
We wish you a Merry Rackmas. We wish you a Merry Rackmas. We wish you a Merry Rackmas and a Happy Gear Day. May Bowler had Guy rot in a jail because he is worse than Rackules.
All right. Didn't expect that. But welcome, everybody, to the Morphin Network, where it's Morphin time every time. I am your host, Don Brotaro Fury, joined by my caroling brother, Broken Kabu. God damn it. That was good. This is episode 41, Ohsama Sentai KingOhger. Time to save the universe.
Time to save the universe. No matter where you are, whether it's near or far, you can always call on Ohsama Sentai, Ohsama Sentai, Ohsama Sentai KingOhger. Okay, SPD is on Forever Kids right now, so it's like, and believe it or not, they are doing endings part 2 at this very moment. So thank you guys for watching us instead of SPD, because you guys have probably seen that episode a million times. You know, like freaking Jack, you know, like starts becoming a friendly neighborhood SPD officer instead of a Avengers level threat SPD officer.
I love that kids forever been playing Power Rangers up to SPD. And the hilarious part is over the weekend they were playing Time Ranger here on Tokusatsu.
Yeah. But
they were also playing Time Force on Forever Kids at the same time.
Yeah. It was perfect. Perfect. Every last minute detail. Perfect. Yeah, no, it's this whole thing they're doing on Forever Kids where it's like 12 days of Power Rangers. So it should go without saying that tomorrow they're going to do Mystic Force. The day after they're going to do Operation Overdrive. And then on Christmas Day, they're going to do RPM. Which means they probably started at around In Space, which, if you ask me, is not a terrible place to start. 12 days.
No Jungle Fury?
Jungle Fury will be on the 24th.
Oh, yeah, for the Pashwa?
Pashwa, yeah. On the 24th. Look, check this out. So today's SPD. The 22nd is... Oh, yeah, no, hold on. We got this. Mystic Force tomorrow, Operation Overdrive on Saturday, Jungle Fury on Christmas Eve, and then RPM on Christmas Day. Perfect.
One day I want to watch it. I'm going to be with family.
Yeah, no, Jungle Fury, best season of Power Rangers of all time.
I can always put my nephew onto it, so I mean, you know, I guess not a total loss. Not a total loss.
You know what? You know what? So I'm gonna say right now. When we review what's it called? Kamen Rider Generation the Last build and X-Aid with Legend Riders, I'm gonna wear my Jungle Karma shirt. I'm going to wear my Jungle Karma shirt because, 1, pizza makes the world go round. 2, because Jungle Fury will be on Forever Kids. Plain and simple. But yes.
It all works out.
And it just occurred to me, I'm wearing the wrong title. Okay, here we go. Here's the correct title. Okay. Time to save the universe, no matter where you are, whether it's near or far. Oh my god, like that is so catchy, man. It's like they knew. It's like the people who wrote the episode title knew that we would be reviewing it on a Thursday, and that Thursday happens to be an SPD day.
I mean, it's scary how the universe is working out, you know?
All right. So So let's talk about this episode. Okay, you know what's really weird for me about this episode? Like in the previous episode, King Dogdead said that, like, oh yeah, Gira is a clone of me, and he was telling the truth. What?
I mean, look, there's swerves amongst swerves in this show. There's swerves in this episode alone. Swerve of Gira being an immortal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to think that's one of the swerves, but I don't think so. And like, you know, if it's true, then yeah, it screws with Gira's whole mindset of like everything he's done to this point his whole life is a lie.
Yeah, because like when he was almost killed by Hercules twice, like turns out, oh, it's not because he had not because he had determinazione, it's because he's immortal. Or like when he almost got killed by his own like super Kuwagata powers and didn't, while everyone else was severely injured. Yeah, it's not because, oh, he just happens to be the chosen one trope. It's because he's freaking immortal. It's like watching that Long Beach Griffey video out of context. Mark tells Amber he's invincible when you have never even seen the show Invincible. So you're like, who's Mark? Who's Amber? Why is he invincible? Did he get shot and walked it off? What's going on? I feel like Gira is that out of context version of Mark. It's like, hey guys, I'm invincible. See, like when they showed that in the previous episode, I honestly thought like, oh, this was just a random lie that Hercules and Dogdead came up with to like mess with Gira and get everyone to hate him. But the way they're acting in this episode, it's like, so it's true.
Why? Remember, this is an anime. KingOhger this year is the best anime of 2023. And what does Gira have as an MC? Plarmer, like our man Luffy here. He was known to be Joy Boy episode like way before he had Gear 5, and now he is basically a god. He is a Yonko. Spoilers, sorry for most people who haven't caught up to One Piece. But yes, Luffy is a god because he's got that Plarmer. Gira is immortal because he's got that Plarmer. And for those who don't know what Plarmer is, it's just plot armor.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
For those who don't know, but for Plarmer, as Plarmer goes, it can go good and it can go bad. It has gone bad many a times in anime, but in this case, in KingOhger, so far the Plarmer has been done fairly well because it's not a lot of times where it has to be used because and not only are they using anime logic in this season, this is a tokusatsu. So we expect most of these things to happen, but they're taking an anime route with it this season. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not all that mad if Gira's immortal. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like, I remember how like they handled plot armor in what was it called? Akiba Ranger, where they had to send Akagi back into America, but like he refused to go. So like the entire universe kept pushing things in motion such that he would be forced to go to America. He throws out the summons letter into the river. Somehow a breeze will send that letter back into his hands. If Melchina tries to kidnap him to safety, like a bunch of FBI agents would show up to gun her down.
I can imagine that. That sounds like a Akiba Ranger. That sounds about right. But yes, with this Gira is now facing being immortal, but obviously he's got his crew right there, standing 10 toes down, standing on business. They 10 toes down for their boy, standing on business. And I love hearing, I marked out just hearing, but I'm like, my Kyryuger is some of my favorite sound effects in Sentai.
Yeah. So Gyro's the only one who can use the super Shugon mode, which, by the way, it's like, I mean, I like how super Shugon mode, like the name itself, is reminiscent of Dino Thunder because they got the super Dino mode. But I am a little upset that they don't get any like visual changes to their suits. They just happen to grow insect wings or an insect abdomen or honestly, it's kind of weird because it's like Tombo and Papillon, they grow wings. Okay, that sounds pretty nifty. For some reason, what's her name? Himeno's legs turn into arms, and then Kaguragi grows a second abdomen. Like, can you imagine getting a 6-pack here and then another 6-pack on your butt?
That's just.
But then Jeremy goes like full like Ultimate Spider-Man. Order. So we got some competition, boys.
I mean, I like the form. I like how Gira. What is it? I like how Gira not only uses his super Shoe God form, but he mixes it with the founder form, and it's just so overpowered.
Yeah, and for some reason they bring back Digorg. But
I was happy, but then I got sad because I knew it was water.
Yeah, again, going to Akiba Ranger territory. Whenever monsters brought back. Whenever a monster is brought back that was previously killed, there's only one of two routes they go. Either A, they become paper weak compared to last time, or B, they become ultra powerful compared to before. And I'm like, so which is it, Digorg? Which route are you going to take? Apparently, he didn't change at all. He stayed the same level, which means all we needed was just one punch from King Caucasus Castle, and we're good.
It's because it's perfection. They don't need to do anything with Digorg. He is already perfect and the most powerful general ever. That is why he's the death blow general. He is perfect. They didn't need to do a damn thing, but it hurt because it was just a cameo, because they already knew they just need the castle, and that's it.
Yeah.
BS, man. BS.
Oh, yeah, but in order to summon the castle, you had to give the Caucasus lands to Kaguragi because Susume is a double agent. I'm like, are we still doing this? Are we really still doing this? Are we really still doing this?
Well, it's just
I'm gonna be honest.
Subtle, like, it's a subtle you miss it.
I'm be honest. The whole love triangle
he's saying
between
that Suzume has been working on.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. The whole love triangle between Kaguragi, Susume, and Hercules, as messed up as it is, I am really tired of it. I am getting really tired of it. It's like it's like watching.
I was tired of it, but then we're finally ramping things up. We're finally getting to the conclusion of it all, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And I like how this just sets up the plot of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And so it sets up for what happens later on in this episode leading into next episode. So I'm okay with it. We're finally here.
So it turns out that the other 5 kings are jury rigged to blow up if they get off their seat. And I'm like, really, whoopee cushion? What is up with all these fart jokes throughout the season? What is this? Super Ninja Steel? Have we learned nothing from Super Ninja Steel?
Had more fart jokes than KingOhger.
It's true, but it just feels weird. It's like,
you know what?
You don't see this many fart jokes in Sentai in general. But in fact, dare I say,
no.
This season had more fart jokes than the previous 46 seasons combined. Which all things considered is really impressive when it comes to the other 46 seasons. But yeah, no, if they get off their seats, they blow up. They're both pressure activated and they're on a timer. So yeah, that's a thing. And also just to create even more trauma. No, God, no.
No, I'll do it. I got this. I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting to talk about this. So, on top of all the atrocities Bowler Hat Guy has committed, we can now add child. Well, how do I say this on
kidnapping?
Child, unaliving. Child kidnapping and child unaliving because of this. He is basically setting this kid up to be unalived.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also let's not forget about sedation.
It's not even a random kid. It's one of the best kids.
Yeah, it's like one of the only 2 kids in the entire Earth Kingdom to have critical thinking skills of any kind.
So yeah,
this one kid alone.
We got child kidnapping and unaliving of children.
And it's all because of this plan that Raccoons has, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna lure Gira out in the open, and I'm going to kill him. But I want to have the personal right to kill him. But I need a way to defeat an immortal. So if you make me a gesture, you mind hooking me up with some god-killing powers? And I'm like, wait. So that's where I'm like, wait a minute. Gira's immortal? Wait, for real? Like when you said he was a clone of Dogdead, you actually meant it? What? I thought it was all lies that you set up to get people to turn on him. What? Did I miss something? And I went back to the previous episode. I did not miss anything. Nothing gave me any reason to believe that he is a clone of Dogdead. And keep it, and you're probably thinking, well, he was controlling him earlier. He a lot of things. Hello, what's her name? Leech Girl gets freaking brainwashed an entire country. I have no reason to believe that Gira is a clone of Dogdead, and yet somehow in this episode, it is confirmed solely based on the conversations and actions that Dogdead and Hercules had in private.
Yeah. But
this is probably the biggest WTF moment of the season.
I knew from jump.
You knew from jump that
we had to get here because I've probably said this. We had to do this. We had to have Hercules have his certain swerve, and I guess they were like, okay, we're this deep in. We brought him back. Like, how are we gonna have this swerve? How are we gonna have this sudden face turn? Making him have god-killing powers is just that next step.
Mm-hmm.
Having Kagaragi having Kaguragi still work with him, getting the saber from Gira, getting god-killing powers from Doug Dead, having him believe that the other kings are going to be subdued, so it's just going to be him and Gira. Yeah, no, I did not like Hercules from Jump, and I was not going to be okay with him having a face turn. But the way they're going about it, I'm actually changing my tune about it.
No, I like we're gonna get into that in a bit, but I'm still like stuck in the whole loop of the whole Gira is legitimately a clone. What?
Well, that
because like, and the thing is, because here's the thing. Let's assume for a moment it was still a lie, like we all thought it was in the previous episode. Why would Dog Dead give Hercules god-killing powers if it wasn't true? So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, just to add more pressure to the whole, oh yeah, we got timed pressure bombs on our butts. Let's make things a little bit harder by like sticking a screwdriver into a gas tank of a bus that's going to explode if it goes under 50 miles per hour. And we don't have Ortiz to pull us out of the bottom of the bus. So yeah, freaking Tanuki is tickling a Gust while he's trying to defuse the bomb. And I get it, it's tough, but to make it worse,
tickling Yanma from nah, crimes. I want charges put on all these stupid Galactabugs now, especially Leech Girl, fake ass Rita Repulsa. I want do not go after my waifu, and you nah. That's why I will jump in the screen. I will go all Digimon on her ass, and I will find Flame Dramon and be like, yo, cook that leech. Don't mess with my Morphonia. I will do some shit.
Yeah. I love how even Morphonia was doing Mofun impressions. Like, he's like, Rito, you have to save me or I'll be deep fried. It's like, wow, we went the extra mile on that one. Like, props to Morphonia's actress. But it does feel weird that didn't go like the extra route of like, like let's have Sebastian destroy a bunch of flowers in front of Jimeno, just to add to just to give everyone a temptation to leave their seats. Have Sebastian do something unelegant. And for Mayflower, obviously Kaguragi is totally safe the whole time because if there was ever a deplorable Black Ranger, it's Kaguragi. But for Jeremy, I think for that one, Mayfly needs to spoil books that Jeremy hasn't read yet. So it starts off with J. Jonah Jameson recounting the events of the previous film, while a bunch of people are asking relentless questions to Spider-Man and Mary Jane. So they fly off, and there's this cool chase sequence that involves going to the subway systems. But it turns out that he can't hide the fact that Peter Parker is in fact Spider-Man. Yeah, now if you said that back in December 2021, people are gonna kill you. Let's be honest. I saw that movie 3 days before its premiere. So hey, place. Okay, but yeah, but that leaves Gira all alone for the fights to end all fights.
What was I gonna say? So yeah,
Part 3.
Oh yes, this clash. 3. Oh my god, it was so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really good. 3. Of course, They're doing
I
the
did
same
not
shtick.
know. I clicked onto Disney Plus to watch Star Wars because
Yeah. So, what's it called? Yeah. So they're doing the same thing they did with the last two fights. Oh, Hercules, don't you remember when you were a good king and you're like, every individual person is their own kingdom? Why are you trying to press all these different kings? Because I am the king. Because I am the king. And of course, Kira's kicking his butt up until, a freaking Kaguragi shows up for real this time and gives him the lance for real this time. So yeah, you like I'm gonna let you do your thing from here.
no, Kaguragi, he's just making sure his sister is safe. I love Gira trying to reach out to Hercules, and basically, if you've seen AEW recently, you can say it to a T where Gira would reach out to Hercules would say to him, "So naive." But if you time it right, you can hear Hercules say verbatim, "Go F yourself," like Christian said to Edge, or I'm sorry, Adam Copeland. Someone has to pair that together because it's so perfect.
No, like he went full force, and of course he beats Gira, and yeah, he gets the power. He gets the power of the sword, and he's like, "Oh yes, no. If you slash someone who's immortal, they will die. Now go kill Gira." I've got a better idea. Babyface swerve. It's time to save the universe. Roll credits. So that's where the episode ends. Okay, thoughts. I don't even know whether the arc should end here or the next one.
What had happened? Oh my god. Such a good episode. So before my internet craps out again, I'm just gonna say 10. This episode is a 10.
Yeah. No, I agree. This is a 10 for me too. The only thing I really hate about it is literally bowler hat guy. But that means I also have to slightly lower the score of the previous score. I also have to slightly lower the previous episode by 0.2 points retroactively because turns out that oh my god, Gira is a clone of a dog dead. He really is Evil King. Turns out to be true. That kind of upsets me, not gonna lie. That's the one thing that upsets me about this episode. And again, I feel like there's some kind of disconnect between these two episodes in that regard. It's like, I get it. You need to have a reason for Hercules to trick Dog Dad into giving him the only weapon that could actually harm Dog Dad. But the thing is, it still feels like a cheap disconnect. Or it's like, oh, turns out him being a clone was true? What is a crazy coincidence? Like, what if, like, he wasn't a clone? And, like, I'm pretty sure, like, maybe, like, oh, well, maybe Hercules knew before 17 years ago. But the thing is, it's like, there weren't really much in the way of clues to suggest that he was anything other than human. It's like, yeah, he would always say, I am the evil king, but he was mostly role-playing. It's like you know,
it's like little of it did show.
Because, like, for me, it's like you need to have like it's like whenever you have a big reveal, in a movie or show, like who the killer is, or like the big plot twist. It's like it has to be something where like you want to go back to the beginning and watch it all over again to like try to find little clues that led to that conclusion. But there's very little in the way of those clues. It's like beyond Kira survived this and that, but but you could still chalk it up to being a shonen protagonist, or it's like, oh, I'm the evil king. It doesn't prove that he's the clone of an actual evil king.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my thought on it. What do you guys think about the episode, and what do you think is going to happen next? Because we only got like 9-ish episodes left. So let's find out what you guys think. Unbelievable. Bowler Hat Guy just kidnapped a Boone. Yep. Don't cook Morphin merch. Yeah, it's a crime almost as sinister as what's it called? Flipping Morphin merch on the internet at marked up prices. Scalping, that's the word I'm looking for. Scalping and deep frying merchandise, both sinister crimes, punishable by decades in the frozen prisons of Gokon. Oh no, Dubowski sold you all out. Again! I'm not surprised.
Like, who died?
How we don't see Sebastian and Gorojim do the torture thing for them. Stand up. That's my point right there. Like, I wish Sebastian would like do something like very unelegant, like stomping on flowers or blowing things up, because Himeno has a thing for explosions. Like, you could make the joke that she is the prettiest Michael Bay fan. Okay, round 3 begins, except he shows up and gives the sword some extra juice in order to defeat immortals. Yeah, to be fair, he gets the juice afterwards. But surprise, it's double cross, yes. Yeah, time to save the universe. No matter where you are, it can always call on Hasty Bros, Hasty Bros, Hasty Bros, Hasty Bros Delta. Kua, Kua, Kua Gatan. Okay, also the official Boom Boomer posters out. Okay, neck down, love it. Neck up, hate it. And I'm guessing we're going back to
it another day.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any like official sources posting it except for Morphicon official. So yeah, no, like I'm gonna need to wait until actual Toku Nations or TV Asahi actually post things up. Okay, will he go bye-bye or fake his death just to get away from Susume? I mean, there's a lot we would do just to get away from Susume. What a crazy plot twist. Hercules gets redemption instead of Bowler Hat Guy. Yeah, I mean, there was room for Hercules to redeem himself. Bowler Hat Guy never had that room. Because every time he's given a chance, he always ruins it. Hercules never had a chance to redeem himself. Agreed. No mercy for Bowler Hat Guy. Oh, look at this. Byron Weaver. Hello, Byron. Long time no see. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. More stock footage. Borg versus Caucasus Castle fight. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do feel like some of that footage was repeated from a previous episode. Don't worry. The true secrets will be revealed this coming Sunday. And here's the crazy part. This next episode is going to be called Hercules' Secret Revealed. But the thing is, we already had the TTFC specials of Hercules' Secret. So, yeah. And even then, like, I'm just like, was that even necessary? Because it's not like, because like the only thing it served was to like introduce that one dude who would pilot the actual castle when you need 20 people to pilot the Megazord. But yep, that's it for the comments, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We do. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Let me just check the schedule. Yeah. So we do Blazar on Tuesdays, Gotchard on Wednesdays, KingOhger on Thursdays, and because we're done with Power Rangers, we're doing another dose of Blazar on Saturdays. So we're gonna catch up. So we got Ultraman Blazar at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. And as a Christmas gift to you guys, we're doing Kamen Rider Generations Final Build and X-Aid with Legend Riders on Sunday, which is Christmas Eve. We hope you guys join us while we do that, and then you guys can enjoy all that Christmas Eve festivities with your family and friends, because you guys are our Christmas family and friends. We are very grateful that you guys are spending all these holidays with us. And even in between holidays, holidays like the month of July after the 4th, or August outside of more weekend, and so on and so forth. Also, please be sure to check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, we're going to be doing Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Day of the Doctor. And then on Sunday morning, we're also going to do the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, just in time for the first episode of Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who, which will be on Christmas Day. All that and more on both of these two channels, so be sure to stay tuned to all those. And if you want to check out our personal content, Gerard, where can the ladies and gentlemen find you?
You can find me over at youtube.com/HenshinGate. You can also find me on twitch.tv. We do a lot of stuff. Let me stop. Well, find us there. We're wrapping up the year on all of our content. We're still going to be doing whatever we got to do. Talk about Boom Boomger. And that's it. We're wrapping things up. We're done for the year.
Yeah. Me, I'm still gonna keep myself busy on hiatus week in January, so it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you could find me on Instagram at Belkin_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BelkinKabuto. And yes, in January I will be going back to streaming. And the first thing I'll be streaming is Mega Man Battle Network Series 1 through 6 on the Nintendo Switch, because that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a fun thing, to say the least. But here we are. There we go. And until tomorrow, stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and have a happy, merry holidays, and enjoy that Mystic Force marathon on Forever Kids, or whatever tokusatsu shows are playing on Tokusatsu. Right now they're doing Kamen Rider Ichigo, so there's that. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.